those memes about your personal FBI agent reacting to everything you do on the internet? Because of ChatGPT, that's about to be real. You can't have personal FBI agents in real life because the FBI can't hire enough people to spy on every American. But AI changes all that. AI can replace human workers, so you could have enough AI to monitor everyone at the same time. And that might sound like a conspiracy theory, but the government is taking the first steps to do it right now. In March, the New York Times reported that the Pentagon was pressuring AI companies to provide AI specifically to monitor bulk data about Americans. Anthropic, the makers of Claude, refused, but ChatGPT swooped in and immediately took the deal. In just a few years, experts warned that every person could have an AI babysitter that monitors all your information in real time. So that's all your texts, all your phone calls, all your health apps, your location, your heartbeat. If you ever attend No Kings protest, they recognize your face and put you on a list. If you text your mom that you're upset about ICE, they put you on a list. If your mood changes during a Trump speech, they put you on a list. There won't be a way to opt out. You won't escape by having a VPN or not having a phone. The only way to stop this is to take collective action to stop AI babysitters from ever coming online in the first place. You can join Quit GPT, the growing movement to boycott OpenAI. And I want you to call your representative at...
Imagine this, the Knicks win the title. All the fans rush outside, they're partying, they're...
AK Talks, what's up, guys? It's echo chambers, man. Echo chambers, perfect example. AI is going to take over the world. It's going to destroy society. It's going to monitor everyone. It's the next big brother. And then Nixon 4. That's what Nixon 4, guys. Nixon 4, bigger issue. Nixon 4, guys. Like, it's... I don't know. I always find it scary and interesting at the same time because it's so vast. People living two different lives. At this point, it's like different languages. And I think people don't even see the issue with it. They don't even kind of see an issue with the AI stuff, especially with the surveillance world that they're building with all these surveillance centers. Like, the biggest conversation is, if I'm not doing anything wrong, what's the big deal if you surveil me? You don't know how many felonies there are. You don't know how many misdemeanors there are. You don't know who's making these bills. You have no clue about anything. And I tried to Google it. I couldn't find a correct answer. There's not a defined book federally or even statewide, too. It's just like there's laws in place. There's just a general amount of laws in place. And if you violate any law, you become a felon or a misdemeanor. The conversation is more people commit 7 felonies a day and they just don't know. They don't know what all the laws are. It's so fucking scary. It's terrifying. It's disruptive. But, you know, Nixon 4, guys. Nixon 4. We're going to take home a championship. They're going to destroy the city. It's what everyone's asking for. Yeah, fuck fuck everything else. It's so... And what I like doing, too, is, like, if I meet someone new or even with just my friends, I would ask them, like, what do they see on their phone? Who's popular on their phone? Who's, like, the big guy or the big thing that they're interested in? And every single person has a different answer. And I'm friends with these people. I'm like, I thought we have common interests. I thought we would have, like, the same goals and ideas about the world. And not even close. Friends, family, anyone you know, you have a general different view of the world. And it's... scary. Like my echo chambers right now is it's sports. Yeah, you saw that, Israel, and then Epstein. It's a big 3, and then the surveillance state. That's what I have to see, like, day in and day out. I can obviously turn it off and not be informed about the world, but they're gonna implement things without my knowledge or with my knowledge. I'd rather have it with my knowledge. It sucks to understand. Sucks to see, sucks to not know there's any difference going to be happening with me involved or not, but it's better to be informed about what's happening in your backyard than just waking up and seeing it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I like guessing what's going to happen in the future. So right now we're inside the AI terrorism state. If you hate AI, you're a terrorist. You're deemed a threat against the nation. But if you build a data center and you destroy the water and you take away people's electricity, that's not domestic terrorism at all. That's actually the future. You're innovative. You're a creator. You're gonna be on a fucking TED Talk in 10 years. I destroyed 10 families in Georgia. You want to know how? People are gonna ask you questions like that. Wow, you're just so inspirational. How did you think of this idea? Well, I just saw water, and I'm like, fuck it. They don't need water. Who the hell needs water? So I killed everybody, and that's how I became a billionaire again. And again and again and again. And then it's going to be AI defenders eventually. I think the Republican Party is going to be the AI defenders. The older people, too, who think it's like a joke. I noticed that, too, that when I see people get like their ass beat by talking random shit at protests, it's like they think it's like a big joke. Like, oh, you liberals, oh, you're so scared of data centers because you're going to lose your liberal job. I'm like, no, I can't drink the tap water, man. That's the worst part about life. I measure tap water. It's disgusting. And filtering it out is a fucking hassle. It's just safer and easier to just drink water out of a bottle. And it's like, that makes me a liberal. I can't drink tap water. That's what makes me. You can drink the poison. I'm sorry. Whoa, you and your fucking you're in your fucking perfect genetics. You can drink the poison coming out the tap. Wow, look at that. And then the next step is just going to be jobs loss, and then UBI, universal basic income. That's like hand in hand. It's going to be you lose your job today, you get universal basic income tomorrow. And it's like, oh yeah, a win? No, universal basic income comes with the digital life. If you don't have a digital ID, a digital bank, if you don't have a way for them to take all the money out without you ever noticing, you're never going to get universal basic income. And I think it's in Louisiana right now too. If you're homeless, it's a crime. Now it's a crime, 2 years punishable if you're homeless, or you can pay the $1,000 fine because you have $1,000 laying around and you're homeless. So it's if you don't take the UBI, you're gonna be homeless and you're gonna be in jail. And that's what they really want. They want everyone in jail because people in jail make the most money for society. That's where all the money is made, is in prison. It's just gonna be more laws added, bigger prisons, and more laws added. And then after that, the shareholders aren't going to be happy because the way it works in America is like if shareholders make money this year, they need to make double it next year. They always need a little bit more every single year. So after the laws and the bigger prisons and more laws, it's just going to be pregnancy farms and then body batteries. That's the two choices you have in life. You can either be a part of a pregnancy farm or a body battery. And that's it. That's what America will look like. Stand up for the fucking pledge, and then you become a pregnancy farm. And if you can't have a baby, trust me, science in the future will make anyone possible have a baby. All right, guy, girl, doesn't matter what age, you're gonna be able to be pregnant from fucking 3 years old to 50 million years old age. I don't know. They're gonna extend life expectancy at this point because that's the only way I see these people actually doing this stuff. The people in society, the people in charge of everything, because they are definitely destroying the world for tomorrow, and they either aren't going to see it or they're waiting for it to happen in front of their eyes. There's two choices. But that's my fucking echo chamber. Every single fucking time I scroll on Instagram, they're like, you know what's fucking scary? This. You know what's terrifying? This. And guess how many days it's going to take until it happens? 5 more days, 6 more days, 1 more month. So yeah, it's like it's such a sad and disgusting thing. I kind of there is no end to it too, especially with the surveillance centers they're building. I saw they did an interview because in Virginia there's a couple of them now in Virginia, not just one big one. They did an interview on the news for some guy who's like doing the training for electricians to build this data center, AI data center, surveillance center. I mean. And he's like, yeah, this is really helping out the community, creating more jobs. I'm like, which community? Where's this community that it's helping? Where is the name? Who are the people? Who's smiling every single day? Like, yeah, we're building that for Virginia. That's what we're doing. It's just straight bullshit. And it's like, how am I going to argue with that guy? How am I going to say, no, the job you're actually doing is destroying the water. What you're actually doing is destroying society. Right in front of your doors. That's what you're actually doing. No one's really helping. No one's actually getting help from it. But, you can't convince anyone. You can't convince anyone nowadays. Which is fucking, it's great, man. It's just, comedy in hell at this point. Just comedy is in hell. Because the only way people can actually digest any of this information is, like, they have to get a little bit of a laugh at the end of it all. I saw Pete Hegseth do a speech for the troops or seamen or something on a Navy boat. And he's like, the people in Congress are asking me how we're going to fight this war, and they're looking at me for answers, and I'm looking at you guys for answers now too. And you try to smile it off. Like, I'm looking at the people right in front of you, 19, 20, 21. I'm looking at you guys for answers. You guys are going to war for me so I can tell the people back home where I'm sitting at a desk and telling them, yeah, everything's working out. There's like 10,000 people dying every single day. It's great. Yeah. Allies and the other part. I don't know. Something that I did see that's kind of helpful was that war takes time. All right, it took a few. I think they said like 6 years before America got interested inside World War II. It happened in like 39 or something, or 35, and then 44. That's when we sent troops over and did the Normandy and all that fucking bullshit, where we saved the world and shit. Yeah, so World War III has started. We're just waiting for the fuse. No, we're waiting for the bomb to go off. Everyone's looking at the fuse. Everyone's seeing the trail where it's gonna end up. It's one big bomb at the end, and everyone's just watching this fuse going left and right, just waiting for it to blow. And it's just, I don't know, man. There's nothing better than any of this type of life. There's nothing better than to live a life like this. There can't be any complaints. I really want to talk to the people benefiting this shit. Not financially, just like morally. I want to talk to the people who are like smiling every day, knowing that these surveillance centers are getting built, knowing that Congress is getting bought out by Israel. Like, I just want to talk to those people. Like, what makes you happy? You know, it can't be kids, because your kids are going to be it can't be your grandkids either, because everyone's just going to be in a state of like, I don't even know the word anymore. You can't even. It's not even fear, because there's not enough information on inside America for people to be scared of. Like in any of the facts too. Well, that's the scariest part about my Instagram. Like, if somebody asked me to defend any of the points, I would just say, look, it's on my phone. Just keep scrolling. Eventually, you'll find reasons. I can't retain any of this shit, but eventually, you will find a reason why to feel horrible as a human being. It sucks so much, because like I try to force myself to find only comedy now. I'm like, let me just find like simple stupid videos, you know, the ones with the dogs doing stupid shits, or like the kids swearing. I want to watch those again. I don't want to see a starving kid ask for food and then get bombed an hour later, and then I have to like pretend like everything's normal. Like the kid just died in front of my eyes, and I have to look up and go back to traffic, like Monday afternoon traffic. Like, I just watched a kid die. What am I supposed to do? Like, how am I supposed to just like, oh yeah, this fucking happens, you know? It's like, you know, ball rolls down a hill, people die in the Middle East, you know, shit just happens. I'm not involved. I'm not anyway taking the blame for this shit. Yeah, my tax dollars is going to help my community. That's why we have a clean park, and that's why people are addicted to heroin. That's where my taxes are going. Probably it's not making a bomb. That's not what it is. Not a hypersonic missile. No, not at all. It's going to fund the children in our schools. If you do the math, and I just want to say this last point. If you do the math and get the number about how much we spend in war, how much we get sent over for war to fund every single war all across the world, we would have enough money to make every single person in America a billionaire, or a millionaire, sorry. Every single person in America will be a millionaire. And that's not helpful at all. It's not going to help anyone. We'll just find a way to do something horrible. I don't have a point. So my phone lit up because I'm talking about AI surveillance, and my phone just told me chill out, or we're gonna send you to 10 to 15 years in a work camp. Sorry there, Siri. Sorry. And now what I'm trying to focus more on, instead of like giving a shit about anything inside the world, is marketing. That's what I really care about the most. It's a marketing issue. The reason why kids are dying all across the planet and getting kidnapped. It's not because Epstein or anything. It's a marketing issue. If you don't really market the right people, you won't save a soul. That's the saddest realization I had. If we can't find a way to market that Epstein is actually bad, no one in America will give a shit. Nobody in America would actually give a fuck. They would rather see Nixon forward than Epstein get ever found or anything. It's a marketing issue, all right? There's like levels to this shit. Like, there's different ways to find different volumes. Like on YouTube and Instagram, it's a 3-second rule, 3-minute rule. But like at the end of the day, we have to market the idea like being a pedophile is wrong. Eating children is bad. Like it's not a left and right issue. It's more like human. Like, you know, the thing that makes you human, that's the part that is bad. So I'm trying to find a way to market it. I'm working with different marketing agencies. No one's really buying in because they're all run by Jewish people, and they think it's anti-Semitic to say like we shouldn't eat children. That's what anti-Semitism is now. You're supposed to eat children. It's the religion, you know. It's just how it is. More the reason I brought up marketing is because like I was considering how to go marketing for my Instagram and YouTube and comedy wise, because I really do think that's the only reason I'm not gonna ever be successful. Is like I won't ever have a good market. And once you hit the marketing, it turns into it gives you a lot more pressure to level up in comedy and entertainment and just overall as a human being. A great example is who's that fella, the nigga with the long hair, kind of, Cam Patterson. Cam Patterson, marketing genius, I guess. He found a way to market himself. He worked in the right crowd. He had a lot of pressure built on him, and now he's a fucking diamond in the making. He's really just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's the way to do it, I guess. Just go and kill Tony and be a fucking coon. That's the way to do comedy. That's the way to market yourself. Don't really hold yourself to any respect or resemblance as a decent human being. Just go and kill Tony and do whatever he needs you to do. It's that and schizophrenia. That's the two things I see on my Instagram. Two things I have to worry about. Because the schizophrenic stuff on my phone is really it's radicalization and schizophrenia. You know how fucking disgusting of a life you have to live for that to be fed in front of your eyes for like hours out the day, not even like moments, just hours out the day. Someone fucking losing their batshit, going crazy, and someone describing schizophrenia. Doctors saying how to become schizophrenic, and right after that, they're like, "You have to fight. You have to fight the AI revolution. You have to fight these data centers. You have to fight the politicians and corruption. You have to fight all that shit." And then right back to schizophrenia. Like, there is no way my phone is helping me. There is zero chance. It's not even asking me to do 10 push-ups or drink water or anything. Like, no, none of that shit. It's saying schizophrenic shit and then radicalization shit. It's just hand in hand. At this point, it's writing my own manifesto. That's all it's doing, right? It's just writing my own manifesto, and it's fucking terrifying. But I downloaded the app, so I don't have no responsibility. I have no way to blame anyone. I always hated that thing too about how you build your own life. Whatever you have is all because of you. You got to pull the boots up high. Like they fucked us up since the beginning. Like, since the beginning, they fucked you up with the food you have to eat, with the education you have to learn, with the location you're forced to live in. Like, there is a way to fuck up someone's life to a point where they have no choice in just making bad decisions, and that's what they did to the American people. And then at the end of it all, they're like, "You did this. You taught yourself all this education. You ate the food. You drank the water. You woke up every single day. You went to work. How can you blame me? I just created the system and design." It's like, if I fix up your car and it breaks, you can come to me and blame me because I'm the mechanic. If you fuck up society and you blame me, I'm like, no, you're the politician in charge. You're in charge of the public. You fucked it up. This is a you problem. Don't point it at me. Then what is your job at the end of it if you can't take responsibility? Even if you don't go up, just go to the open mics or the shows and just get cucked out. That's what I like inside comedy. If I get cucked out on stage, or if someone's cucking me on stage, I'm like, I should be working harder. I should find a joke about this. I should find a joke about that. And it just still keeps me inside the realm of comedy. That's the only way I could stay sane at this point. There's no other thing I can do other than this fucking podcast comedy. Because it's just